Morning, fam. Modern day caveman. Well, this is the first video of the year, and I wanted to start off by saying, Happy New Year. I hope everything is. I hope this year is going to be the best year ever. For me, I feel like it's going to be a great thing. As you can see, I haven't taken down my Christmas tree yet. I think I like it. It was beautiful, so I'll probably take it down today, hopefully. But what I'm going to start doing is, like I said, I'm going to go back to my basics. And so every day I'm going to come back here and I'm going to start talking about the things that I'm dealing with. It's a lot been going on. Like I said, it's a lot been going on with me. So let me start by saying this. A lot of people forget that I've only been out 7 months. And like the truth of the matter is, I'm still adjusting. Like it's been some issues going on. Like recently, again in Walmart, I just got overwhelmed again, man. Like this lady, just like I went to Walmart to buy some Christmas decorations the day before Christmas because I had this tree, and I needed some other stuff. I needed a roll of tape, and they didn't have any single rolls of tape out on the shelf, so I got in the Walmart associate and asked for a roll of tape, and the guy, he found a roll, but he didn't know where they were at neither. So as I was looking for others, I was looking around other spots to find a roll of tape, and this lady, she saw it, like he found a roll of tape, and she was like, "Oh, I was looking for that," and she snatched it out of his hand and took off. And he was just standing there looking, and I'm looking, and I'm like, are you serious? Like, are you serious? And it just went downhill from there, man. I just got irritated, and I was angry, and people were jostling me and, like bumping into me, and it was just all crowded, and it was just too many people, and people not respecting I can't even say rules, because there is no rules out here. And, in prison, there's rules. Like, there's unspoken rules. Like, you got to respect my personal space, for one. You don't, it's just, like, it's different out here. It's different. And I'm trying to adjust. I'm still making adjustments, right? I still find myself asking for permission to do things. Like, am I allowed to do this? Can I do this? Is it okay if I do this? And it's weird, man. Like, I'm still adjusting. Like, I can see that I'm having issues with for lack of a better word, institutionalization. I guess, well, one of my subscribers was like conditioned. I'm still conditioned. So another incident yesterday, I'm at a job site. We're cleaning up this property of a family that got evicted. So I don't know if you know anything about evictions, but when they evict you and the police come, they tell you got to go, and they throw all your stuff out, right? Well, I don't know what happened with this. All the property was still there, and there was some tires, some brand new tires, I guess, with some rims on in the front, and we were loading this stuff up, and this guy, he pops up and he's like, "Yo, man, I'm trying to get them tires," and I'm like, "Hey, man, my job is to load all this stuff up. It's trash to me, so I don't really care." And he was like, "Well, could you, like," he said, "I ain't got no gloves, man. Maybe, if you feel like loading, taking them over here for me across the street." And I'm like, "Nah, I'm not gonna do this work for you, man." I'm like, "The truck is right here. I can just throw them in the truck." He said, "Well, I ain't got no gloves yet, man." He said, "Let me go get some gloves." And I said, "Well, go get your gloves." And I, didn't think nothing of it. And this little dude was like, "Man, let me holler at you for a minute." I'm like, "What?" He was like, "You ain't got to talk to me like that." And I'm like, "What?" This is a little tiny little dude, like, I'm like, little dude, man. And he stepped up all in my space, looked me in my face, and like, stuck his little chest out. I was like, "Man, you ain't got to talk to me like that, man. I don't know who you think you is. Go get your gloves." And I was like, "What?" I was like, "Dude," I said, "Man, listen, I told you, just like you said that you was going to go get the gloves. I'm telling you, go get your gloves, because I'm not going to do the work for you." And he was like, "That's like you telling me, like me telling you, go get back to work." And I'm like, well, that's what I'm trying to do, bro. You know, like, I don't know what's wrong. Like, dude, I don't understand. And he was like, man, I'm just saying, no, you know, I'm a man. You ain't got to talk to me like that. I'm, you know, blah, blah. You know, I was like, dude. And in my mind, I seen, like, I'm like, dude, I will rip your arms off and beat you with them, you know. And I'm like, but I don't want to, you know, I'm not trying to, like, this is a little tiny little dude, like, and I'm like, okay, all right. So I'm just like, all right, man, like, whatever, dude, you know. And I'm like, he's sitting there, and I just turn around and walk away. And he's still yelling, blowing up and standing out in the middle of the street, you know, grabbing his crotch and rah, 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 rah. And I'm like, oh my God, like, dude, you don't even know who you're talking to. And I'm just, you know, and it's just like, I just, in my mind, like I said, in my mind, I'm flashing back to what I would do to him. And if I was in prison, like, that was like, you know, dude, like, you trying to see me? Like, we can go somewhere. We can go around the corner here. I give you what you're looking for, but, you know, I can't do that out here in society, man, because if I beat that dude up, and, you know, or what if he had a gun, or all kinds of, you know, just like, and I'm like, but again, it's the adjustment that I'm making coming out of prison, right? It's just a lot, you know, it's a lot. I found myself in a relationship that I wasn't really looking for, and it's complicated with that too, because I'm dealing with emotions that I haven't dealt with in 20-something years. Like, I haven't been in a real relationship in a long time. So, you know, I've been in this relationship for a couple months now, and I don't talk about it. And I'm really, I don't know. I just got a lot of different emotions going on, and I'm trying to adjust my emotions dealing with someone else and their emotions, and you know, like, people forget that I've been locked up for a long time, man, and I just got to make adjustments. You know, I don't really, you know, she's a wonderful girl. You know, she's a wonderful girl. It's just hard for me sometimes, man, to express my feelings. You know, like, I find myself, you know, I just find myself at odds. You know, it's like, it's real complicated. It's just real, like, I didn't realize understand how being in a relationship. And I don't know if you guys remember me saying, like, I'm not looking for a relationship. I'm not trying to be in a relationship. But, you know, you meet people, and my daughter, she told me, you know, the heart wants what it wants. And then my mom told me that love comes in unexpected packages. And it's like, I wasn't looking for anything. You know, I didn't want to be in a relationship, but here I am in one. And it's complicated. It's complicated. So I just, you know, I'm wondering, like, but I mean, it's awesome though. It's awesome. Like, it's awesome. I'm telling you, the relationship is awesome. I mean, I feel I've never been this happy. I've never, ever, ever been this happy. Ever. But at the same time, I'm wondering, is it too soon? Like, you know, is it too soon? Like, it's like I said, it's been 7 months since I've been out. So, I don't know. I don't know. Like, what do y'all think? Like, I mean, what do y'all think? Y'all think that it's too soon for me to be in a relationship? Or do you think, you know, that maybe, like, I need somebody to be around? Because I don't really have anybody. Like, I don't really have any friends down here. I don't have any family down here, you know. So, like, I get lonely, you know. But I'm not in a relationship because I'm lonely. I'm in a relationship because I genuinely like her. Like, I genuinely like her. I like everything about her. So, and she's just so patient and understanding, and she just makes me feel. She makes me feel alive, like I can live, you know. So, I mean, I'm living. You know, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to live. I'm getting a chance to live. But anyways, that's what's going on with me. You know, it's been a while since I've been on here, and I will be posting, daily. I'm gonna go back to my daily grind, man, and let y'all know what's actually going on instead of quitting. I've been harboring a lot of stuff, man. I got a lot of stuff on my mind, and just a lot of stuff. And tomorrow I'll tell you guys about how I had to let go of our client. We had to start from scratch. So, well, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to hit the notification button. I still love doing that. I don't know, I still get a kick out of doing that. I do. I still get a kick out of doing that, man. All right. Don't forget, God loves you. So do I. Peace. One love.